Meghan Markle under fire for anti-racism comments completely removed from reality. Meghan Markle has come under fire from an Australian Aboriginal activist for speaking out in support of the Black Lives Matter movement. Jacinta Nampijinpa-Price, who works as a city councillor in Alice Springs, said the Duchess of Sussex was a woman of great privilege who is completely removed from reality. Meghan, 38, and Prince Harry, 35. Earlier this month weighed into the public conversation in the wake of the death of George Floyd. In a graduation speech for students at her old high school, the former actress urged the students to take action against anti-black racism. Ms. Nampijinpa-Price has been critical of Meghan's decision to speak out about such issues and lend support to the BLM movement. The local Aussie politician told Australia's Daily Telegraph, "Black Lives Matter continues to push a false narrative. There are a lot of people with a lot of goodwill who think by jumping on the bandwagon they are supporting Aboriginal Australians, but they are doing the exact opposite." She described Meghan as a woman of great privilege who is completely removed from reality and circumstances on the ground. She added, her lending her voice to the Black Lives Matter movement is silencing the voices of those people in the communities who are vulnerable to black-on-black crime. In a video released earlier this month, Meghan wished the new grads well as they embarked on their careers. The mother of one said she simply could not remain silent following the upheaval of the death of Mr. Floyd. In the video, Meghan said, "The only wrong thing to say is to say nothing, because George Floyd's life mattered and Breonna Taylor's life mattered and Philando Castillo's life mattered and Tamir Rice's life mattered. And so many other people's, whose names we know and whose names we do not know. Stephon Clark, his life mattered." Ms. Nampijinpa-Price said many people in the BLM movement refuse to speak up for victims of crimes when the perpetrator is not white. She said many outspoken activists have no interest in learning the truth. She added, "Aboriginal people are dying at a far greater rate at the hands of other Aboriginal people, that is something this movement is not interested in." Meghan again pushed her anti-racism message in a joint video with Harry earlier this month. Speaking at their $11 million California mansion, the couple addressed young leaders from the Queen's Commonwealth Trust, QCT, via video link. Meghan said without having uncomfortable conversations, society could not move past racism. She said, "We're going to have to be a little uncomfortable right now, because it's only in pushing through that discomfort that we get to the other side of this and find the place where a high tide raises all ships. Equality does not put anyone on the back foot, it puts us all on the same footing, which is a fundamental human right." While the days of mass protests over the tragic death of Mr. Floyd are over, smaller-scale demonstrations continue to be held in U.S. cities. About 1,500 demonstrators gathered Sunday night outside the federal courthouse in Portland, Oregon, which has been the center of protests since Mr. Floyd's killing on May 25. A group of 50 or so mothers dressed in yellow shirts showed up, at one point line dancing together to a drum beat.